Are you a mom, postpartum, or someone struggling with hemorrhoids for whatever reason? And these hemorrhoids are painful, they're angry, maybe they just stay there. Sometimes they come and they go depending on the stress or pressure. I have the best solution for you. You are going to absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you 3 ways in which you can eliminate your hemorrhoids and feel better whenever you sit. I'm a mom of 5, so I've had the postpartum experience 5 times. I would say 5.5. The 5th child, unfortunately, was a miscarriage. That was hard, but I had to deal with some of these symptoms even after that. So when we talk about hemorrhoids, one of the best solutions that comes to mind is the humble potato. What I have done with the potato is I peel it, as I'm doing right now. I'm just peeling the potato. I have this tiny little knife, peeling this potato, and I'm going to take a little piece off of it. It's leaving my peels everywhere. I'm going to take a little piece off of it. And all I'm going to need is a piece about that size. So you don't need a big potato. That's step 1. You can use those tiny little fingerling potatoes, you know, those tiny ones. That's all you need, because I'm going to cut this down even further. Look at that. It's going. I'm shaving it down, shaving down this little potato to create something that's going to help with hemorrhoids. What could I possibly be making with a raw potato that's going to help with hemorrhoids? And let me tell you, hemorrhoids are so painful. I've suffered with hemorrhoids every pregnancy I've had and every postpartum that I've had. Oh my goodness. And it's like one extra pain that you just don't want to experience because you are already hurting from childbirth, no matter the way you gave birth. I've had C-sections, I've had natural births, and either way, it's really, really uncomfortable. So I finally have it. A piece of potato shaped sort of like a bullet. I don't know if you can see it well. I'm trying to see my extra screen here. But there you have it. It can be longer than this. It can be a little bit wider than this, but that's all you need. A little piece of potato. And what you do with this is you coat it in some kind of lubricant and then you push it up. Yes, you push it all the way up your bottom. Okay, so that the video can be kosher for children. You push it up your bottom and you leave it there. Some people thread a piece of rope, but it's going to come out the next time you have to use the bathroom. But listen, if you're nervous, you can thread it so that you can have an out. And you leave it there overnight if possible. You can also have it during the day, especially if you're laying around postpartum or if you're just not feeling well, or if you have time. You just set aside a few hours that day to sit there with your potato bullet and you let it do its thing. I'm going to tell you how to supercharge that potato. If you dip this potato in castor oil is the oil from the castor seed, and it has so many benefits. But one of them is it also helps as a hemorrhoid control. Let me write it down. First one, potato, so we can keep track. The next one, castor oil. I put it on either some soft cotton cloth or just those cotton balls. You know, cotton balls, I'll unravel them a bit and kind of make this soft landing pad. Pour castor oil on it. Someone out there is asking me how much, but I'm a dump cook, okay? So I just put stuff in. Just put a good amount until it's kind of soppy. Yes, it's going to be messy because it is castor oil, it is oil, but it is thick, so it doesn't just flow all over the place. And then you place it again on your bottom. You want to make sure it's touching where your hemorrhoids are. I have even, like I said, dipped the potato in it so that if I have some internal hemorrhoids, the castor oil can go there too. Castor oil, for me, has been my fastest reducer of hemorrhoids. It 10x's the results absolutely by far. Castor oil, amazing. The third one I'm going to share with you today is aloe. Aloe vera. Yes, this is from the aloe vera plant. And what I do with this is I'll get the actual aloe leaves. You can buy them, I know, in Asian supermarkets. Some grocery stores carry them, and you just get that big old leaf. Cut a piece of that and do a similar thing to what I did with this potato. Just cut a piece of the leaf. I actually have some. I should have brought it to show it to you, but it's okay. Just imagine this with me, okay? You have this aloe leaf and you cut a piece of it and you do a similar thing. You insert that piece up your bottom, just like you would one of those, you know, bullets that help you go if you haven't gone in a while. It's very soft, so you definitely can use a thicker piece because it'll break, but it is very helpful. Now, if you want to 100x your results like I did sometimes, I would combine all three. I would definitely take the aloe juice, squish it into the castor oil, and take my potato, dip it in, put the rest on that little cotton ball pad or whatever, and stick it. Just place it right there on my bottom. These methods of helping your hemorrhoids, you may not have heard of them, but they're very effective. However, hemorrhoids are one of those things that you have to know the cause. Now, if you are postpartum, your cause may have already come to pass. Or if you're pregnant, you know that it's coming to pass and your pressure may be from your pregnancy. Sometimes your pressure is from dehydration and you're having to push too much because you're not hydrated enough. Sometimes your pressure is because of your diet and your food lacks fiber, and so your body has to do a lot to get that thick gunky stuff out, and you strain and you groan and you push. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's the way we sit. The modern toilet was not made to support your colon, especially that last part that then comes out of you. And if you are in a squatted position, it flows out better and you don't have to strain as much. Gravity takes it down. So some of the solutions you can have for that, for the positioning on your toilet, if you could put a stool that bends your legs so that your knees are higher up, maybe the height of your stomach or so, as far up as you can stretch without being uncomfortable, you will notice that when you sit there, like, the poop will just flow out. It is so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so much better for you, and it will reduce the amount of hemorrhoids you get. The second thing you can do to reduce the hemorrhoids from forming at all, so we talked about the stool. I want to write this down in case somebody's taking notes and wants to keep up. The stool that you put your feet on when you're pooping, okay? There's even a product called a squatty potty. I should link that in the description below. It's called a squatty potty. And it just surrounds your toilet, and whenever you sit, it just stays there. So whoever is using the toilet can put their feet on it, and it raises up your knees to position your bottom better, okay? So the stool. And the second thing you can do is certainly increase your fiber. Increase fiber. Now I have news for you when it comes to fiber. Meat has no fiber. I know we talk about fibrous meats and we're like, oh, this meat is so tough, it's so fibrous. It has no fiber. Animal products have zero. I mean zero. I mean like zero fiber. Zilch. If you're not eating enough plant products, things that come from trees and plants directly, not the overprocessed stuff, you're not getting a lot of fiber at all. And your body has There's so much wrong with that, because you might find that your weight is not controllable. Did you know why? Oh, here's a hack. Here's a hack. Here's a hack. You're going to love this, because science is so fascinating. I geek out on the human body, if you can't tell. When you eat more fiber, your body can produce more GLP-1. What is that? What is that, Annie? Yeah. It is the hormone that weight loss drugs try to mimic. And the gut has all these good bacteria, and they eat fiber and they release it. So you can release more of your own weight loss drug by eating more fiber, and you will poop better, which means you will have less hemorrhoids. I don't know, but that all sounds like good news to me. It really does. Listen, I had to change so much about my life when I found out, the things that can make me live better and feel better. So this is just one of it. The other one is to have more magnesium. You may not have enough magnesium, and sometimes that does help soften your bowels so that they can travel out better. But I hesitate telling people about things like magnesium, because some people will use it as a crutch, not fix the problem, but just take more and more and more magnesium. I don't want that for you. But if you are in a situation where you just need to go more frequently, take some magnesium as a supplement. I mean, listen, it'll help you do so many things wonderfully. One of the ones I really like to use, I will link it below, is called Calm. Calm. It's a magnesium supplement that I just love to use. My whole family, we take it. I'm not saying it's the best one out there. It's not bad. Are they better ones out there? Yes, but they don't taste great. And I have 5 children, and I want them to at least take something, okay? So we use Calm. It's a magnesium supplement, and it does help keep you going. We don't use it every day, but we sometimes use it in cold and flu season just to keep our body more alkaline, and especially if someone is sick, to move their bowels so they can start to feel better and those toxins are not building up and staying in their body. Definitely we will use some of that, but it will help you to feel like you can go easily, and you're not just stuck. It's not just sitting in your bottom. So magnesium. Also, the fourth thing we're going to talk about, just the fourth one, is exercise. Sometimes your poop is just stuck, and because poop is, let's see, I don't know if you can see this one at the bottom, but I'll write it anyway. Exercise. I'll lift it so you can see it a little, okay? Exercise. Sometimes your poop is just stuck, and poop works by movement. Movement helps your bowels move the poop out, and also gravity. So as you walk, as you jump, as you jump rope, whatever, jump on the trampoline. If you're a mom with young children like me, just do what they do. If you do what they do, you'll be so healthy. They go more often, you go more often. Eat more plants. Drink some magnesium, especially if you're just currently blocked and you want to start off on a good path. Get a squatty potty, or a stool, any stool, high enough to bend your knees up, and exercise. Start mopping up the issue, the actual root cause of the hemorrhoids. This is not it. This is not everything. Definitely cut out the fatty fried foods. That's not helping. Cut down on the meats. That's not helping. If we ate meat like our grandparents did, or their parents, we would be such a healthy society, because they didn't eat meat as the main meal. Meat was like the tasty part, 10, 12, 13 people, the whole family ate one chicken. And now, we eat like one chicken by ourselves. It's not great. It's not great. So there you have it. If you are struggling with hemorrhoids, I wish you well. It can be very, very painful. Of course, talk to your doctor. This is not medical advice. This is just what I did, what I do. And I gotta go. I gotta go. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, any comments, any funny or weird stories, definitely share them with us below and we will be sure to check it out. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, please share this, especially with the mom who's given birth. She may have hemorrhoids even though she doesn't tell you, and or an older person you know. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.